Yellowjackets Season 3 ends with Natalie Scatorcio, Sophie Thatcher, making a bold decision that sets up Season 4. At the end of Yellowjackets Season 3, Episode 9, Natalie discovers that Misty Quigley, Samantha Hanratty, has had the plane's black box transponder while the teens have been stranded in the wilderness. The beginning of the Season 3 finale reveals that Natalie does not share this information with the rest of the group, and instead works with Misty and Van Palmer, Liv Hewson, to fix the scientist's broken satellite phone. In Yellowjackets' present-day timeline, the adult Misty, Christina Ricci, has figured out who murdered Lottie Matthews, Simone Kessel, and confronts the killer. Meanwhile, Tysa Turner, Tawny Cypress, is left heartbroken after the love of her life, Van, Lauren Ambrose, is killed by Melissa, Hilary Swank. Tysa buries Van and honors her in the way she thinks is best, and Tysa is already fixated on destroying the person she blames for Van's death. These storylines conclude Season 3 while also teasing what is to come in Yellowjackets Season 4. Natalie's phone call explained, are the Yellowjackets finally getting rescued? She makes contact with the outside world. Teen Natalie crying at night in Yellowjackets Season 3 Episode 9. Image via Paramount+. As the Yellowjackets prepare Marie's body for consumption and eat it, Natalie climbs to a higher point in the hopes of getting the satellite phone to work. Shauna Shipman, Sophie Nellis, thinks Natalie is still with the group, even though Hannah Finch, Ashley Sutton, has secretly taken her place. When Natalie reaches a high enough point, she makes a call through the satellite phone. For a while, she does not get any response, and continues desperately asking for help. Eventually, a man responds and says, "I can hear you." This sets up the Yellowjackets to be rescued in Season 4, even though the show's creative team has previously spoken about having a 5-season plan. Now that Natalie has made contact with the outside world, she can help the authorities figure out where they are, and it is only a matter of time until they are found. Even after being rescued, there is still plenty to explore in Yellowjackets' 1990s timeline, which was previously teased in the Season 2 premiere and in comments that the adult Melissa made to Shauna, Melanie Linsky. What adult Shauna's letter about taking it back means. Shauna is still learning the wrong lessons. Shauna, Melanie Linsky, looking moved in Yellowjackets Season 3 Episode 8. Image via Paramount+. After Shauna destroys Melissa's note and breaks down crying, she writes a letter to herself where she says, "It's time to start taking it back." This is Shauna's way of saying that she is going to take back control of her life. With her husband, Jeff Sadecki, Warren Cole, and their daughter Callie, Sarah Desjardins, gone, Van dead, and Melissa on the loose, Shauna feels like she has lost control of everything. This is a stark contrast to her time in the wilderness when she felt powerful as a warrior and as the Antler Queen. Despite all the twisted things she did in the wilderness, Shauna wants to become that version of herself, and mistakenly believes that it is the answer to reclaiming control of her current life. Her romanticized view of the past is emphasized by other comments she makes in the letter, including remarks about how much fun she and her teammates had in the wilderness and how alive they felt. Shauna has the potential to become even more dangerous in Season 4 if she goes down the path she has set. Why adult Tysa and Misty are teaming up against Shauna? They have a common enemy. In the aftermath of Yellowjackets killing Van, Tysa has decided that Shauna is the one to blame for it. She has come to the conclusion that Shauna is the source of all the problems that the adult survivors have faced. The survivors agreed to leave the past behind, to keep their secrets, and to protect each other. From Tysa's perspective, Shauna violated this promise by keeping her journals where Jeff could find them, murdering Adam Martin, Peter Gadiot, and mutilating Melissa. Tysa also blames Shauna for Natalie, Juliette Lewis, being killed. This is more than enough for Tysa to turn against Shauna, along with her remembering how Shauna instigated and reveled in many of the worst things that happened in the wilderness. Tysa does not want Shauna to be the last survivor standing, and Misty does not want this either. Misty is teaming up with Tysa out of self-preservation and because she does not like or trust Shauna. Earlier in Season 3, Shauna crossed a line, and Misty has still not forgiven her for it, and wants her to be punished. Working with Tysa is both a practical and personal decision. How Marie and Shauna become the Pit Girl and Antler Queen. The Season 3 finale comes full circle with the pilot episode. Two of Yellowjackets' longest-running mysteries are answered in the Season 3 finale, with Marie and Shauna respectively confirmed as the Pit Girl and Antler Queen. Van stacks the cards to make Hannah the one that will be hunted, but Shauna detects that something is off and switches places in the draw order. This switch means that Marie draws the Queen of Hearts card and becomes the one that is hunted. After Marie is chosen, Shauna puts Jackie's, Ella Purnell, gold heart necklace around her neck, which is why Pit Girl is seen wearing it in the pilot episode. While being chased, Marie takes off her jacket and her shoes in a misguided attempt to confuse her pursuers. This explains Pit Girl's lack of clothing and shoes, and the pit that kills her is the same one that Travis Martinez, Kevin Alves, put stakes in to kill Lottie, Courtney Eaton, in an earlier episode. Shauna is already the group's tyrannical leader at this point, so it makes sense for her to now formally become the Antler Queen. Lottie's wilderness beliefs make it easy for Shauna to wield her power over the others and to revel in consuming Marie. Why Callie killed Lottie and what the wilderness plan for her really is. It was a tragic accident. Callie's fear and anger cause her to accidentally kill Lottie. Based on their earlier interactions, Callie thought Lottie could help her better understand her mother. Instead, Lottie uses this meeting to talk about how Callie is a child of the wilderness and that it lives through her. Callie begins to get especially scared and angry when Lottie talks about how Shauna cannot love her daughter because she is jealous of her. This leads to Callie pushing Lottie away from her, which causes her to fall backwards and to her death. If the power of the wilderness is real, it may have chosen to live on through Callie instead of Lottie. Due to certain decisions Lottie made, the wilderness may have been unhappy with her, and decided that she needed to be eliminated. Perhaps the wilderness wants all the Yellowjackets eliminated and will use Callie to kill Shauna, Tysa, Misty, and Melissa. Where did Jeff and Callie go? Why they left Shauna? Jeff does not want to be around Shauna after what happened with Lottie.